So I went out shooting last night. We were looking at some of Marnie's from this morning, but I think I might pull up some of the ones from last
Yeah,
night,
let's do one of these.
just while we have the recorder going, so that y'all could get a sense of the different kinds of images. So one that's been a particular challenge is across the street from us is a little park. I think it's Washington Square Park. And it looks like it was the site of a couple different protests. So we're looking at tweets that reference social justice and social movements, and we're seeing a lot of tweets coming out of this park. But I'm having a hard time figuring out how to photograph it in a way that doesn't feel cliche or trite, that kind of thing. So uh, these are the first time that I photographed it, and I think Marnie saw a few of these, but they're night photographs, of the park at night. The lights, I closed the aperture down in the camera so that the lights would sort of star out. And frankly, this first one isn't bad, but I find the
That's the first.
stars a
I
little
find the
too
stars
distracting.
too,
Like
but I
the
love
lights
the
are a
way
little too intense.
the statue hides in the trees.
Yeah.
Do you shoot that? Ooh, go back one.
So these are
Forward one. Yeah.
tricky too because the statue itself is blown out. Like these were looks like about an 8-second exposure, and the statue itself was a lot more illuminated than the rest of the scene, so we lost some of the highlight detail there.
Rolly chair?
There's also a
Oh,
random
there
office
are a
chair.
lot of sad chairs in Rochester. We found that's a nice
Yeah.
picture.
I don't love the car in the background. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
sort of a deal breaker for me.
I like the sculpture way better.
Yeah. So I also went back during the day, and there were a couple of them. Like this is one
That's
of them
nice
that I
with the
liked.
headless sculpture.
And the tree sort of obstructs the sculpture, itself. Or this was the other one that I kind of liked.
Let's go between the two for me.
So, with that,
Oh, I like.
I'm not sure that either of these is like the image, for me. I may
right
go
one
back
better.
a third time. I lean towards the right one as well.
I wonder if you go
Although
back
I
at
do, I do
night.
like how this bird is in the little spotlight of light coming through the trees.
I wonder if we go back at dusk, like
know.
right twilight, right before it gets dark.
Yeah, this one's easy to return to because it's right by the apartments that the Eastman House or rather Eastman Museum has put us up in for our time here. So some of the others are just sort of like I did a couple of details of the monument itself. It looked like the tweet was right next to the monument too. So